Welcome back, everyone. It's the Fist King Tournament Finals. Rick Gladiardle versus Blowstone Ashork. Who will win? Let's find out. 2 years ago. It's huge. This is Orichalcum Fist's home base, Beakyle Castle. The scene is set 2 years prior, emphasizing the grand scale and significance of Beakyle Castle, the home base of the Orichalcum Fist faction. This establishes a historical context and highlights the importance of the location. I'm an S-rank adventurer, just like Lynette. My name is Blowstone Ashork. Nice to meet you. I'll be in your care. Blowstone Ashork introduces himself as an S-rank adventurer on par with another named Lynette. His polite introduction sets the tone for his character and indicates his high rank and respect within the adventurer community. Yes! No Fumu knowledge of martial arts, and the amount of mana you have is of the lowest class. A reaction to Blowstone's introduction, revealing shock or disbelief at his lack of martial arts knowledge and low mana capacity. This highlights a discrepancy between expectations and reality regarding Blowstone's abilities. Huh! There's something I'd like to confirm. You may feel that it's none of my business, but if you pay attention to the way the muscles move and the flow of mana, you can tell. Someone is expressing curiosity or concern about Blowstone's abilities. They suggest that careful observation of his physical and magical traits can reveal more about his true potential or limitations. Do you know what that means? To have the lowest class in terms of mana, of those four adventurers' strength comes from 4 pillars. Yes, you have neither particular talents nor a particular set of skills. I've heard it's not one that's very easy for you to use. And while it can be said that you have a skill in your unique skill, it's likely that the activation conditions are quite limited. And when you consider that it hadn't activated once in a span of 20 years, your unique skill is likely a conditional activation type. This explains that having the lowest class of mana severely limits Blowstone's capabilities. They elaborate that adventurers typically draw strength from 4 key areas, and Blowstone lacks notable talents or skills. His unique skill is described as having restrictive activation conditions, which have not been met in 2 decades, indicating its rarity and difficulty. Of course, I already knew that. Were you aware of this? You're lacking in the skills and talents needed to be an adventurer in short right now. So in the end, he's just the same as the others who denied my Vashti dream. No. So give up. Is that what you're trying to say? Blowstone acknowledges his shortcomings and reveals that he's aware of his lack of skills and talents. He reflects on how this criticism is similar to the rejection he faced regarding his Vaiti dream, showing frustration and a sense of discouragement. That's what I'm asking. Are you prepared to endure all of that? You'll require several hundred times the amount of training of somebody with talent. Someone questions Blowstone's readiness to endure the intense training required due to his lack of natural talent. It emphasizes the extraordinary effort needed to overcome his disadvantages. Now, Blowstone Ashork and Rick Gladiardle. Good job out there. This is a congratulatory remark directed at Blowstone and Rick Gladiardle, acknowledging their efforts or performance in a previous event. Blowstone Senpai, you're truly something else. An overwhelming victory over the champion. Someone is expressing admiration for Blowstone's impressive victory over a champion, highlighting his exceptional skill and achievement. Geez, was it an overwhelming victory? I was impressed by that last blow, Senpai. The finals, huh? Blowstone downplays his victory while another person praises his performance, especially the final blow. They express anticipation for the upcoming finals. Ah, I'm Rick. Looking forward to it. I'll just forf. Rick introduces himself and expresses eagerness for the next event, but his statement is cut off, indicating his excitement or eagerness to move forward. And now I guess we've officially obtained another one of the 6 jewels with this. Sure, you're suddenly stressed out. The next day, today, we'll be taking a break from the main tournament. Please enjoy the exhibition matches between the popular fighters who fought in the tournament. Reflects on acquiring a significant prize or achievement, another one of the 6 jewels. Announces a break from the main tournament, inviting everyone to enjoy exhibition matches featuring popular fighters. Instead, that is demanding an apology from the fighter. There has formed a group in response to Kelvin's holding back and deception of spectators and are criticizing the aforementioned group. Say that Kelvin was doing what he did in order to make the tournaments more exciting. But many fans of the sport, or so it says, I'm good, really. No grief match for the fans. It's fine. It discusses controversy surrounding Kelvin, who is criticized for holding back and deceiving spectators. Despite the backlash, Kelvin's actions are defended as attempts to make the tournament more exciting. Well, I did something bad to them. It's true that I was deceiving them. But still. Kelvin acknowledges his mistakes and admits to deceiving others, expressing regret, but also a sense of resignation or justification. Excuse me, how are your wounds? Kelvin, let me give you my thanks. I heard that you persuaded a bunch of people that were criticizing me. No need for thanks. I just told them the truth. Someone inquires about Kelvin's condition and thanks him for addressing criticism. Kelvin downplays his actions, stating that he merely spoke the truth. Yeah, I bet the number of fighters aiming to take you down will increase, and from now on, I'm ready for it to take them head on, you know? Kelvin anticipates more challengers aiming to defeat him, but expresses readiness to confront them directly. And it's your responsibility. I'm back. It was an easy win. Good work in the exhibition fight. Returns, noting an easy victory and complimenting the efforts in an exhibition match, emphasizing their responsibility and success. Angel face, alone. No way is he still sleeping, since where's he didn't have a match. There's surprise or concern about someone referred to as Angel Face still being asleep, suggesting they have not participated in recent matches. Huh. Rick? After Blowstone, no. Rick Sama made it clear that he wants to fight in the finals. Shut himself away in his room. Hey, Rick. Concern is raised about Rick, who has secluded himself in his room despite expressing a desire to fight in the finals. Why don't you stop acting like a kid and get out here? You don't get how I feel. I mean, I'll die, you know? Urges Rick to stop avoiding the situation and face the reality of the situation, expressing frustration and concern. No. I don't wanna. You sound totally ridiculous. Won't you come out? Rick responds with fear and reluctance, refusing to come out and face the situation, which others find irrational. Rick-san, sorry, but I value my life more than the tournament. Can't you please rethink your withdrawal from the fight? The fans are worked up in a totally different way than usual. Kelvin's defeat and tens of thousands of fans are eagerly looking forward to it, but several hundreds of millions are staked on it. A plea is made to Rick, emphasizing the importance of the fight and the stakes involved. The speaker values their life, but urges Rick to reconsider his withdrawal due to the fans' excitement and financial implications. I see. Ha. Farewell, I should just give up. I suppose it can't be helped that it's all going to waste, but if it's your life on the line, Rick-san, you're good at that, Snape. Rick resigns himself to giving up, reflecting on the waste of effort and acknowledging the importance of safety over competition. Angelica, you can only say that kind of thing because you've never experienced death. Rick argues that Angelica's perspective is naive due to her lack of experience with the fear of death, highlighting the emotional weight of the situation. What are you so afraid of? Blowstone would be able to bring you back to life, right? Even if you were killed in the match, Rick questions Rick's fear, pointing out that Blowstone's abilities could revive him even if he were killed in the match, challenging Rick's reluctance. Even if you know that you can come back to life, death will always be scary. I know that you have some trauma from your training with Blowstone, just how harsh it was on you, and I can only imagine. What do you have to fear from a single match? You were able to undergo that training for 2 years. Empathizes with Rick's fear of death, acknowledging the trauma from his past training with Blowstone. Argues that, despite the trauma, Rick should be able to handle a single match given his extensive training. You wouldn't understand. There's a difference between training and fighting. It looks like I misjudged you. I respected you as a teacher, but... Rick expresses frustration, asserting that training and actual combat are fundamentally different. He feels disillusioned with someone he once respected as a teacher. Is that so? Blowstone is looking forward to playing with you. You should play with him. Someone responds to Rick's frustration by suggesting that Blowstone eagerly anticipates the match and encourages Rick to embrace the challenge. I break it. Hey, Rick-kun, did you never use? A question is posed about whether Rick has used a particular ability or skill, signaling a moment of realization or inquiry. Question. It? To have such a detailed 2-year plan? Did you not find it strange? Your training started from the day you got to the castle, right? Or something. There's a question about the elaborate 2-year plan, expressing surprise at the meticulous preparation from the beginning of Rick's training at the castle. I figured it was to raise allies that could defeat Arusapieto. It seemed like it had been planned out long before I ever showed up. Rick reflects on the purpose of the detailed plan, assuming it was to build allies capable of defeating a specific opponent, indicating that the plan was in place before his arrival. I did wonder about that. Well, to raise, that's not wrong either, but his real goal was to raise an opponent that I can have an equal fistfight with, is what he said. But because he got too strong, he's felt alone for a long time. He's one of the orcs with their habit of punching it out. Reveals that the real goal behind the plan was to prepare an opponent for an equal fist fight, as stated by Blowstone. Blowstone, having grown too strong, has felt isolated. The mention of one of the orcs highlights Blowstone's background and his combat style. That's why Blowstone's dream is to have an equal fist fight. Tomorrow that dream might be granted. That's probably what he's thinking. I think that you're free to withdraw from the fight, but I thought you should know how Blowstone feels. If you need anything, please call for me anytime. I'll simply be waiting for you, Rick-sama, whatever you choose. Expresses shock at discovering Blowstone's dream of having an equal fist fight, which might come true soon. They inform Rick that he can withdraw from the fight if he wishes, but they emphasize their support and willingness to help Rick, whatever his decision may be. Fist King Tournament, main stage, final day. Now then, everyone, the 113th Fist Kings Tournament at last. The day is here. It's the finals. Just what kind of fight will be unfolding today? It's time. Introduces the final day of the Fist King Tournament, building excitement and anticipation for the concluding match of the 113th tournament. In the pandemonium following the 3-time absolute ruler's loss, please wait a moment for the entrance of our fighters. Amidst the chaos following a major event, the audience is asked to wait for the fighters to enter the arena. This heightens the drama and anticipation for the upcoming fight. If he actually does show up, I wonder what I should do if he really doesn't show up. Expresses concern and uncertainty about what to do if a key participant does not show up for the fight, adding to the tension. Yes, that's well. It figures that you're nervous. I wonder what I should do if he really doesn't show up. Acknowledges the nervousness and reiterates the concern about the possibility of a fighter not showing up, reflecting ongoing anxiety. Yes, that's well. And on the other side, the man who overwhelmingly beat the favorite champion to win it all, Fighter Blowstone, makes his entrance, announces Blowstone's entrance, highlighting his previous overwhelming victory and setting him up as a major contender in the final match. From the East Gate, from the West Gate, the fighter, Rick, dramatically announces Rick's entrance from both gates, creating a sense of grandeur and excitement for his arrival. Phew, thank God. Okay then, let's do this. What are you? Huh? Yeah. Rick expresses relief and readiness for the fight, indicating a mix of determination and surprise. Allure. It also works to protect the grounds from being destroyed. Protection magic is cast on all of them, but when the spectators enter, I'm just going to cast protection magic for the spectators. You won't regret it. Okay? Discusses the use of protection magic to safeguard both the arena and spectators, ensuring the safety and enjoyment of the event. Well, it's fine. So give some to me. I can't be as precise if I use my own mana to cover the whole stadium. Use your authority and create a paradise in this place. Requests assistance in creating a protective barrier over the entire stadium, emphasizing the need for precision and the use of special authority to enhance the environment. O Spirit's Wind, guardian of the living, lord of this land, who rules over the 3 realms. Airbreak Wall. A spell or incantation is invoked to create a protective barrier, illustrating the magical measures taken to ensure safety during the match. So you came, Rick. Yes, Blowstone Senpai. Of course, I still have some trauma when it comes to Blowstone Senpai, but more than that, I owe a debt to him. Rick acknowledges Blowstone's presence and his own lingering trauma from past encounters. He also recognizes his debt of gratitude towards Blowstone. The old rookie, Rick Gladiartle, vs. the instant killer, Blowstone Ashork. Let the match begin. Introduces the final match, highlighting the contrast between Rick and Blowstone, setting up the impending confrontation with dramatic flair.